So this was a really weird topic to wake up to, because if I'm going to be personally honest, I not only really did not expect it, but this would be one of the last things that I thought James Gunn would potentially do. But honestly, I'm somewhat kind of happy for this, but kind of concerned. And for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, it was recently confirmed by James Gunn that the Arkham Asylum series that is being created by Matt Reeves is actually going to be in James Gunn's new DC universe and not Matt Reeves' Batman universe. And this is really interesting for a lot of different reasons. First of all, apparently it was never actually confirmed out there that this Arkham Asylum series was going to be in Matt Reeves' universe. We just all thought it was because he is developing it, right? I think a normal man with a normal IQ could have probably guessed that. But it turns out a normal man with a normal IQ is absolutely mentally retarded. Don't worry, I am as well, because we were all wrong. Anyway, really don't know what to think about this, because this has put a lot of different things into perspective and a lot of fan theories completely thrown out the window. Again, I think the main fan theory that I'm not going to say that I started or anything. Look, I definitely didn't start it, but I said it, and then some motherfucker posted it on Reddit like a day later. He definitely didn't get it from me though, because my video had like 50 views, and I'm pretty sure he probably didn't watch it. But look, the theory states by me and the other lads on Reddit that are all pretty similar is that this Arkham Asylum series was going to take place in the Matt Reeves Batman universe, and essentially what it would serve as is the series accumulating all these new Batman villains that we have seen in the movie, as well as some side ones. And it basically would be about them, potentially how they got in there, this and that. And I think the inevitable setup to a jailbreak, which I believe we would most likely see in the Batman Part 3. Because if you think about it, we have never seen an Arkham Asylum jailbreak in any of the Batman movies. I believe Lego Batman, but look, I don't care. I know a lot of people love that movie, but I don't really give a fuck. Anyway, no disrespect to Lego. I love Lego. I've stepped on Lego before and it gave me stage 8 diarrhea. I shat myself everywhere. But look, I love Lego. Just don't really care for the movie that much. Anyway, I believed that the Batman Part 2 would obviously have Clayface and Hush, like it has been reportedly confirmed. Again, check out my other videos on that if you haven't already. But I believed it would be about them, and then eventually they would end up in Arkham with the Joker, the Riddler, who we both know are of course in there, and eventually potentially Penguin after the Penguin show ends. So there could have been about 5 or 6 dudes in there, and I believe the main character of this show would have been Barry Keoghan's The Joker, and we would have got to see his Joker have his own show where it would be the build up to the escape, and then for the third movie, the Batman Part 3, the Joker would break out all the villains, and a couple more villains would emerge potentially in that series, and would get a big thing where you've got Gotham completely overrun by villains. That's what I thought. I think that's what a lot of people thought. It looks like they're going in a completely different direction though, where Matt Reeves is actually developing this now for James Gunn's DCU. And my theory is, I believe James Gunn knew this was going to be in the Batman Matt Reeves universe, but I believe James Gunn saw it, really, really liked it, and maybe potentially offered to change some things up and then bring it to the DCU. And look, if James Gunn has this really mega big plan for it, I trust James Gunn. I also trust Matt Reeves. Again, I've spoken about this on the channel before. In year 12, in my last year of high school, before I graduated, it was, obviously COVID, this and that. didn't get to go to school much because I live in Australia. But one thing I actually got to do in high school was write a piece in media class about one of my favorite. You got to pick a director, and I of course picked Matt Reeves, who had worked on obviously the Planet of the Apes movies and was about to work on the Batman, and I loved every single bit of what he was doing, and I decided to write about him in a piece. Again, incredibly insane director who's also being proven now to be an incredibly insane writer. He's been given the keys by DC. James Gunn has been given the keys by DC. He is now DC. And he and Matt Reeves are, I think, God, it looks like it's about to just suck dick with two hands. He and Matt Reeves are going to create this really awesome baby, it does look like. And this is going to be really interesting because, yeah, this is going to have something to do now, I'm assuming, with the Brave and the Bold movie. We're probably going to get to see the Brave and the Bold, and which will have Batman, obviously Lil Robin, and some of the Bat family. And I believe this will lead to most likely the Arkham Asylum show. So this is going to be really interesting, really cool. One thing I would like to touch on before this video does end though, is that it is being said that James Gunn and Matt Reeves did talk about the Batman being part of the DCU, but decided against it. I am very happy about that. I think the Batman should be its standalone thing. I think it has the capability to be so. And I also believe having the Brave and the Bold with a potential middle-aged Batman of about 35 to 45 is an extremely good idea. Again, it's younger than Ben Affleck's, it's older than Robert Pattinson, it's a new take, and we get to see him have a son who's going to be a Robin, this and that. A lot of really, really cool things. So I'm very excited for this. Again, I'm very, very interested. I think this could be a really good idea, and I'm excited to talk more and more about this. Looks like James Gunn is building this absolute awesome thing in the DCU, and I am so ecstatic that they are finally utilizing the comic books, because not only is the Batman really awesome, and we're going to get probably a really great trilogy with that, but James Gunn's digging deep into the comic books with the Bat family, which we've really never seen in live action before. We've seen it in TV series that have nothing to do with like the DCU or the former DCEU, and we've seen Robin in a couple of 90s movies that were all poo. So yeah, I'm very interested in this. Please make sure to leave a like, guys, and subscribe to the channel. Comment your thoughts and opinions down below. Are you guys excited for this? And do you guys think it's going to be a good idea that it's in James Gunn's universe? I'd very much like to know. Subscribe to my sports channel and my IRL/vlogging channels. Links for them will be in the description down below. But as I was saying, please make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.